Alright, so we almost forgot to record, but this is getting started with the seeding. We use these little rockforts here and cut them into little square pieces, and then you put the seeds inside of here. So we got, I'm gonna do about, I think about 100 of them, but I think we got enough to do 75. So this should be a good start to the season. So got Ruben chopping them up here in our office. So we'll get them chopped up, and then we'll get them put in some hot water with our mix that we use. So we'll be back to show you guys that. All right, so we're back, and what we're going to be doing is getting our system ready for hydroponics. Go ahead and close that door to the pantry. Get all that. All right, so we're back. We're going to go ahead and start our planting series here. So these are some of the grow boxes that we used last year. We had to throw a lot of them away. Some of these are still good, but that Arizona summer last year, and I know this summer is probably going to be just as brutal, deformed a lot of our containers. A lot of them melted pretty much. So we have a few that are pretty good, so we'll be able to use some of them. They were only able to find 8 of the chargers for these, so we should be able to use 8 of these lids, and it looks like we have 1, 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it looked like we had, so it's probably another charger somewhere, because each charger has 4, and we have 12 there. So we only found 2, so that's 8. So we'll probably use those 8, and then if we find the chargers, great. But I bought another 6-pack here, so for sure we'll have enough this season to grow. I got this off of Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. Click the links in our description. That does help the channel. So we'll go ahead and show you how we actually get started. Before we even put them into here, we have to do some things on our side. So what I have here, let's see if we can. So what I have here is the rockfort that I showed you before that Ruben was cutting up. So we'll take that and we'll actually get it soaked in this hot water that's next to me. This is the solution that we use. We literally just use this here. You can probably go ahead and go to the links in the description and find it, but it's Mixie Grow 10, 5, 14. It's pretty much all natural plant food, and we just soak these in here. How much do we use? 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So what I was showing you guys was this, the Maxi Grow, and we just use 1 to 2 tablespoons per gallon of fresh water, 5 to 10 grams per 4-liter fresh water. Apply nutrients once or twice weekly using using plain water between application. For hydroponics, change nutrients reservoir weekly. And so this is what we put into our hydroponics. Every week we'll throw a little bit in this to let it go through the system. And you guys that followed us last season, if not, go back and watch the videos. You've seen how the growth was. The growth was amazing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue to use this. Last season we used probably half, and we'll probably use the other half this season before we have to buy some more. So that took us through a whole growth season last year. So what I normally do is I'll take a scoop full of it. It comes with this little scooper inside here. Comes with this little scooper inside of here. And we just take the big side, fill it up, and then we throw it into this hot water here. Let's go down. I love this camera. Let's see if we can go down. Oh, almost. Let's bring it down some more. I'll bring it so you guys can see it. So we'll just literally throw that into there, one, and then I'll do another one, two. And then we'll close this back up, and that's done until we put it into the hydroponic system once they start to sprout up. And so we pretty much will put that there, and then we're gonna dump all these in here, and it's about, like, if I remember, 75 of them. So, and we just dump them all in here. And this is literally the first part. Dump it in there, the warm water, let them all get soaked in there. And this same water we'll use inside the planters. And so they get soaked, and as they get soaked, they'll become a little bigger, but I'll let these sit in here for maybe an hour, and then we'll come back, and then we'll start to seed. We'll put the seed inside the hole, deep down in the hole, and then they'll be ready. And then we use, I don't know if they found any of these. I think there's some in a bucket somewhere out there, Ruben. We use these little things here. We'll stick them in. Actually, there's one that has one in it. So that's the old one from last year. And you'll just stick it in there with the seed, let it grow. And through the bottom is where the roots will start to grow out of. And this is your hydroponic. So if you live in an apartment, let's get down. If you live in an apartment or you live in a townhome or somewhere where you don't have a garden, hydroponics is amazing for that. My mother-in-law, trying to get her one started on her back porch of her apartment in LA. So that way, because she has a nice little garden that she uses, but I think with hydroponics, she can grow a lot more. With our hydroponic system, I believe I'll get you the right numbers, but I believe it's about 75 spots on there. So what we'll do after this soaks for a couple hours, we'll come back, and then we'll actually take you guys out to the hydroponics. We'll run it, let that system run, make sure we don't have any leaks or anything in there. So within the next 2 days, we'll have these growing. Hydroponic system will start to run, and we'll use what we can from this. And like I said, we have the new system too. So we don't want to just use the new system just to use it, but if we can keep stuff rotating and going, we might need a second hydroponic system this year. We might run two, just because we do have so many seeds that we can plant this year, and we can start some the month of April, and then start some the month of May, and that way we always have something constantly growing throughout the summer. All right, that is it. Stay tuned. Next video, we're going to actually start talking about the start of the chickens, or of our chicks. All right, see ya. So I actually came back to show you as we put them in. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these that were actually still usable. This one is kind of, as you will see, kind of melted, and then the inside one is melted. So, and then some of these are broken, but Ruben just bought me in a bucket. So let's turn around the bucket, put it closer. Let's turn it around. So we got quite a bit of them in there. Probably not as many as I thought, but we'll see how many we actually have and how many we can use, and then we'll go from there. All right, so from the old ones we had with these, the trays, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So it's 12 in each. So we have a good almost 36, so 34 of them. We have some broken ones, and I'm pretty sure there's some on the outside that we had too, but they're broken, so they won't sit in the trays that well. We can definitely still use them, but we do have new ones that came with the new hydroponic system that we'll also be able to use, and these actually feel a lot sturdier too. And again, we can always order some more on Amazon, but this should be enough. So we'll get it all laid out here. Hang tight, we'll get it all laid out, and we'll tell you exactly how many we have. So that means exactly how many seeds we will be able to plant. And then some of these seeds too, they won't go into hydroponics. We can put them in the garden. I want to get another garden bed for tomatoes. I like green tomatoes, fried green tomatoes. So I'm going to try my hand at just trying some tomatoes to get the green ones and then let them have the red ones. I don't do the red ones that well, but fried green tomatoes I do. So let's get them all laid out and we can see exactly how many we have, how many seeds we're going to plant. All right, be right back. Yeah, that's why I bought them. So, as Ruben just pointed out, these trays are clear, so we'll actually be able to see the roots this time as they grow into here. So yeah, we're gonna get them all spread it out. We'll get it all spread out. Go ahead, start putting it on. And then so this one. Just show you guys the grow system on this one. This one has the little lights and it has 6 chargers on it. The other one had 4. So, and then these are the lights, and it comes with these for us to write on to tag them or where we are seeding. These are actually look like they're reusable, which is great. And it gives you like little tools. I think we got so many of these little scoopers and things for gardening. And then what comes seeding tray with LED grow. So it tells you how to do it. And what's good on these, a lot of times it'll tell you exactly what to set the lights to. So 4 hours at red, 8 hours at green, 12 hours for blue, and 18 hours for orange. And that's the buttons that it go on. But it normally gives you a chart of how long to do it before planting. So it gives a lot of information. I'm sorry, I didn't even know if you guys are seeing it or not. It gives you a lot of information in here. A lot of information. All right, so let's get them. Let's get these all seated. Go, y'all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 120 plus 12, so 144. Excuse me, 120 plus 12, 132 trays. But let's see, make sure we got enough lights. Where's the tops for them? Oh, still in the box. Still in the box. So we'll have to put the lights in here. So this is pretty much how that goes. You just take the container, has the holes for it, and you just literally snap the light thing inside. Like so. And now you have lights, and you can actually open up the holes, give them some air if you need to, or close it and give it a full seal. That's why I like these as well. So, and that's what it looks like. See-through at the bottom for the new ones, and at the top so you can see your whole growing system here. You can actually see also if it needs water. So, all right, so we'll get this all set up and we'll be right back. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the lids extra. We got 2 possible, one's damaged and then one if we need it, bottom. So we have some extras, but total here 130 something seedlings that we'll have. And then we're just gonna test the grow lights. We're gonna test these grow lights here and make sure that they're, especially the older ones, make sure that they're working. And then also for you guys to be able to see how it works. Ruben just went and got me a power bank from my office. So we're gonna plug this in here and see how that's going. All right, and you see there's a light on there. And I don't want to put these in the water. So let's grab one of these. So some of them might be damaged. And then, oh, go get the ones from outside. So these are designed differently. So the hose on the new ones are different to allow versus the ones from the old one. So he's gonna go get the old ones from outside, and then while he's doing that, we will try these. Now we get high monsoon winds here in Arizona, so I'm gonna probably put some kind of small tape on these just so that it don't blow the tops off like it did last year. So this is what it looks like, you guys. Here we go, moment of truth. Ooh, you see that? And then you just keep hitting it. Down, up, how bright you want it, and then there's timers. So the timers were are things I was showing you, but yeah. So these have the different colors. We had some, and we still have some that only produce white light. So we like to use the red and the white. So we got these. All these are working. This is what it looks like in the inside. All these are working, so that's good. So we can unplug that, and then go ahead and give me one. Get them plugged into the thing. And then these are ones from the older ones. Here, go ahead and plug those in. Actually, these have 6 too. So these had 6 too. I thought they only had 4. So definitely we had 12 before, and that shows. That's for something else. But these had 5. These had 5. Where's the other one? Does that one have 5 too? So we had 10 before. That makes sense because we have 5 here and we have 5 left. So is that 5 or 6? 5. Okay, so yeah, they have 5. So go ahead and plug this up into each of those. So I thought it was only 4. And some of them might just don't work because they're not going in on some of them. So they might have got, oh no, different plug. Okay, oh, okay. So let me see that one. Don't force it in. Different plug. Yeah, so it was a different plug. So we're missing a thing. So the ones that have the white lights have a micro SD, so we won't use those. So it's these ones. So when you open it up, instead of it being white, it needs to be green. If you have green, that's the ones we're gonna use. So if it has white, take it out and trade it with a green one. And so it's the same thing. Plug these up, and then we'll use the green one. So the white one had the micro, which we don't use because it's kind of like an old technology. So we'll get these switched out real quick. What is this? All right. Take this off. Get this cable out of here. And then find the green ones for that. Here. There's another one. There's one. And then this is the last one. So what we want to do, since this lid is kind of messed up, is trade it off for one of the white ones. Get it plugged up. And easy as that, we get it switched out. Then we'll get this one changed over. And now we should be able to plug these up and get a good grow on the or good test on the other ones to make sure that they work. All right, so let's turn it on. That one has a light and it's the same. Uh-oh, wrong one. But we should see the same type of light. And there we go. Uh-oh. Nope. This is why we test. This is why we test. Make sure it's the right one. It is. Make sure it's in there. It is. This is why we test. So we do have 2 of them. So let's go ahead and get the other one. Give me the one I told you to wrap up. Take all these off. Trade them. Give me this one because it might need it might need to be actually plugged in. Let me see that one. I just plug those up. I just need the charger part. All right, let's see if this one even turns, because the other one, okay, so this one's turning on. Okay, there we go. All right, so as you see, as he's plugging them in, they were working. So that cord, there we go. All right, so there you go, same thing. You can lower the light, raise the light, and then you have the same type of timer on here as well. So turn them off, turn them on. What we'll do is put them on a smart plug and only turn it on at night. Is the only time that they need it. They'll get natural light outside in the daytime, and then at night we'll put it on the timer to where it's only on for 6-7 hours at night. All right, let me check this out and see. It might just need an outside plug, but again, yeah, it's not even giving me anything right here, so this could be bad. So we won't worry about it right now, but you guys can see we are ready to grow. 11 times 12, so 11 times 12, yeah, no, 12 times 12. So it is 144. No, it's 11. It's 11 because it's 5 of the old ones and then 6 of the new ones. So 11 times 12, so 132. All right, so we'll be back once the Rockford is ready to put seeds in, and then we'll get them in here and we'll get this stuff planted today, and we'll show you that process. So we got this box over here, so we're gonna get the chicken stuff started now too. All right, be right back. And just for those that wanted to know, this is the brand here. This is the brand. Comes with 1 USB cable, 6 grow lights, 6 clear covers, 6 seeding trays, 6 base trays, 20 labels, and 2 gardening tools. All right. It'll be linked in the bio.